Mm-hmm. I'm going to be starting the video in a couple of minutes. Yeah, yeah. No, no, my second one. The first one I did, no, 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 no. An hour and 5 minutes, and it shows 16 minutes, but when it plays, it shows 8 minutes, and then it stops. And then sometimes when I put it on video review, it started talking like this. And it was so weird. But then when I replayed it again, it didn't do it. You see, it only does it for me. Anyways, so I wasted an hour, but I didn't waste an hour because I write everything down. Anyways, I got to go do the video, okay? And yeah, I always got a lot of stuff. Oh, you know what? I write over and over the same thing sometimes, and I do over and over just to remember. I'm so intrigued with it, and I see so many different areas and outs and connections to this world. Like right now, I am working on the NFL, okay, the names of the teams. And did you know the NFL, I forgot to tell you, new, right? N starts with the N. The N is the five passage. The F is the six. The L is the six. It's 566, 17. 701 is eight the heavens. So we know that's connected. But anyways, I'm also working on, oh yeah, and all the team names, they all end with the letter. I'll speak to you about that later. So yeah, right now I'm on to the months of the year and the odd months and the even months. The months like the January is the first month, so that's odd. And March is the third month, so that's odd. And May is the fifth month, so that's odd. And odd the way I see it. July is odd. September is odd. And you know what's odd? October is odd because 1 plus 0 is 1. All right. November is even. December is odd. 1 plus 2 is 3. So now we got all the months. So with all the months, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those months. Okay. There's 7 of those months. But one of those months, right? Like only has 30 days. September only has 30 days in it. It's the only month of the 7 months in the odd numbers that have 30 days. And I'm questioning it because 3 plus 0 equals odd. It's an odd number because it's 30 days, right? Okay, because 31 days, right, is 3 plus 1 is 4. That's even. Okay, so you see 31, which looks odd, it's actually even. So hold on a second. I'm just going to tilt my cigarette here. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to get back to that. And so yeah, so September has 30 days. So that's creation. And September, when you say it, it says the month of the scepter. It's like 7 out of 8 years, September would be the Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur for the Jewish people, all the time in September. And the Mayans actually end their calendar or begin it like at the beginning of October, like by the 5th or something. So it sort of like coincides with each other. And that's cool because a lot of times when you see the Mayan, you also see the Magen David. So you know what? I'm going to associate it just like that. Just something like that. So anyways, we have the month of September, 30 days. October has got 31 days. The 10th month, it's the totality month of J. And then you have December. The total of those months, the odd numbers, is 47. Reverse it, it's 74. It's the number of Christ. It's also 47, the number of time. Also, okay, if you take the 4 by 7, it's 28, 28 days in February. So the 7 months explain the month of February. But now we're going to go to the even months, right, and sing a song at the same time. 30 days as September, April, June, and November. Do you know why they say it that way? Because September is an odd number. So they put the odd number first. Also, September, April, June, and November, SAJNF, Say Jude. Don't you know the Beatles? I mean, those are the initials of Say June. SAJNF. The F February month, Valentine's Day. So say June, it comes out of 30 days as September, April, June, and November. which would be the 9th month, the 4th month, the 2nd month, and the 6th month. Because November, the 11th month, 11 is 1 and 1 is 2. Because you see, when God went into the beta world, he was still number 1. But in the beta world, they saw God and the beta world, so they had to associate it as Alpha 1, Beta 2. But they were actually 2 ones. Like in World War I, they put 2 I's up, like I. Like they were 1, but they had a stand on it. So anyways, yeah, so that's one of the reasons. So they're all even numbers. But wait, in this song, in even numbers, there's August, Augustus. It's an even number, but it's got 31 days. You see, the 9 is where the 8 should be, and the 8 is where the 9 should be. The 8 is the heaven, the 9 is the birth. You see, you got to put the birth. Do you put the birth inside the 7 or inside the 4? You got to put the birth inside the 7. Wouldn't that be mostly great? You got to put the birth in the 8 heaven. Or does the birth stay in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9? Well, it's the one spirit of the 3 creations, so it goes with the 9, the birth. The 8 is the heaven where it belongs, and that's why it's even numbers, because the heaven is the beta heaven. The square, 4 by 4, 16, a block. More than a cube, just a little bit bigger. And on the outside, you know what it's got? It's got 28 spaces. I did a whole diagram. I just went around and around and around and around, and I had to outline it all so it looks like all zeros. So you know what it looks like? It looks like mirrors that have extended all the way to eternity. I see all the way through it, and all they are is layers of numbers upon numbers vibrating and moving between and across. And in fact, there's really no wires because everybody knows where it's going. It's all on course. It's all automatic. Yeah, so anyways, so we get to the even months, and we got 31 days. Now, the question is, why do we have 31 days in August? And this is the expression. 3 and 1 is 4. Okay, so 31, we make the number 4 to a single digit, plus the 8 we have, equals the 12. Okay, the 12 corners. But 1 and 2 equals 3, which means the expression of creation. It's as simple as that. Okay, not only that, 48, okay, is 4 by 8 is 32, which is the creation of beta, and 4 plus 8 is 12. 12 and 32 marks the number 44. It's the number for totality of a space, whatever a space is all about, whether it's a proton, whether it's the space I take right now, whatever space it is. So we got down to that. Now the thing is, okay, we've got something missing in here, okay, because you see the even numbers, which includes February, okay. February is the 2nd month, 2. November is the 11th month, 1 and 1 is 2. When you have 2 and 2, 22, the 22nd letter in the English language is a V, however you want to say it, but in French it means life. To me it means life. In my dictionary it's life. Write that down right now. So it's life. So when you put the 2, okay, when you put all the even numbers together, 4 and 6, 2 and 8, they both make 10, 10. But wait, we can take November, okay, and mix November with August. And you want to know how we mix it? Because to make a 10, 10, to make a square, okay, we need to have a 10, 10. So 11 is 1 and 1 is 2, plus the 8th month, August, is 10. So we'd have 31 days, okay, for August, plus the 11th month, okay, and that would make 61 days, 6 islands of one spirit. But wait, in horse racing, when you match it up, the 8 horse and the 11 horse, in the racing I usually watch and what I see with my eyes, may my eyes deceive me once again, both of those horses are gray. 8 and 11 is the 8 heaven of the spirit SAM, spirit angel man, 11, total 19. The only number on the roulette board that the 1 is red and the 9 is red and the number 19 is red. There is no other number on the roulette board that holds that combination. in red, other than what holds it in black, of course, because 2468 is all black, right? And it's all black in the single digit numbers too. Yeah, you're not getting a headache yet. So we got February, 28 days. We got the seventh gate for the seventh month. We have the four angel, right? We have the four angel, the four dice, and we create this five dice, right? You want to know how to create the five dice? You have to have the beta heaven. So you take the one dice, you put it in the four dice, it makes the five dice, okay? And that's how you make the beta heaven, the 28 days of February. Do you understand how that works? How can I explain that any better? Boy, hold on a sec. Yeah. Oh, my video started. Hey guys, what's up? It's what's my name? Yeah, my name's Ralph Cramden. I'm coming here from Archie Bunker's place. Edith is in the kitchen. Mike Spivak is out. And well, you know, Gloria, I'm not too sure, but I could be with Smokey and the Bandit. But eight's enough, and two's a crowd, and three's more than merrier, especially when it's three's enough. Hey, I got the kids playing here right now. Got you lost in the story. Did I have a cigarette yet? May as well light up in the middle of 10 minutes. Therefore, I did get deceived on my last video, almost 45 minutes. But that's okay. At the end of the video, I was misunderstood. I said something I didn't like for the first time in a long time because it ended at a point where it cut me off where I was going to save myself. I said something about the government should set up a system to vote better. I didn't say anything bad, but you know what? I was really rude about it. Well, not rude at all, but really strong about it. And the video cuts off and I can't repair it. I'm going to try and repair it, but because, you know, just like that, I just give them a fair shake. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're on top, they have the fair shake. They don't have to look for anybody, ask any questions, pass any laws of any sort. They can pick you up, take you away, and take you out. They don't care. Nobody else does. Nobody else will see. It's another one down the drain. Let's keep on going. See, that's the way it works in part of the world right now. But in my world, just happy to be who I am, staying out of trouble, staying in my own house. Okay, so what we're going to do now that I did that little stunt, right? We've got to go back to the next page. Oh, there's an empty page. We're going to look back. This video ain't going to be too long. The Detroit Lions are going to go to Texas. You know why they're going to go to Texas? I'm going to tell you why they're going to go to Texas. Hold on. I'm going to go to Texas. And the Detroit Lions are going to go to Texas because they want to meet the Bears. The Lions and the Bears go to Texas. And in Texas, we have Green Bay. Why? Because they're going to chop them all up and put them in the Packers. They're going to packer them up in Texas. Houston, of course, a little oil onside the rib. Well, we haven't finished with all the teams yet. Just another tire or a Bengal. A Bengal tired? What is the Bengal going to do? Will he eat the bird? The Arizona Cardinal bird? The Cardinal? Pope Paul? Or Pope who? Pope P? Oh my God. I'm sorry. Pope Benoit Senior. Oh my God. I'd say I'm your friend. If you were honest, I'd love you. But you know what? I only can love honesty. And since day one, before you were even elected, I didn't like you. So I don't like you, and you don't like me. And let's be friends. It's that easy. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the Carolina Panthers. But you know what? They come out of there as Panthers, yet they're turquoise. A little bit of green, like out of the Mediterranean. Like the Black Panther is going to come out of the Mediterranean. Oh my God, they put it right in Carolina. You know why they put it in Carolina? Because the Carolina outline of their state and the Virginia outline of their state are almost exactly the same reversed. There must be a mountain there that splits open, something that moves over and lets in what nobody else can see. So what about this? What about a racist team? Cleveland Browns? What the fuck? A team with a color. Hey, we got a team with a color. And it doesn't even really look brown. It looks more like orange of some sort. And they come out there to, well, sort of play. I heard they were a little bit better this year. But in general, when you play for just a color, well, they weren't playing for the trophy. I guess they were trying to turn their brown a little bit more yellow and red for the color of God. So you pass through the Bible County of Ohio. So the team stands for all those Mennonites or all those people who are just trying to stay out of trouble. Good Ohio, across from the windy city, not of Chicago, I'm talking about Kansas City, just down the street, over the stream, Highway 35, 70, boom, bam, bang, and they come off to have the big tornado that night. So where are we going next? 36 squares, 8 sides, 288, the word of Google, the word of God. Where was I? Where am I going? What am I looking for now before I get lost? It doesn't matter. I was lost before I began. Here's the other thing about, I'm going to change it up a little bit. Now we're going to go to the deck of cards. In the game of blackjack, in the game of poker, and in the game of casino war, they all use the same cards. They use more than a deck, except in poker. So we're going to go just with one suit of 13 cards. When you add up the one suit of 13 cards, including the ace, you get a total of 91. Remove the ace, you have 90 days. What season has 90 days? That's what it represents. Okay, 90. Now you add in blackjack, where the ace is 1 or 11. Then you add in poker, where the ace is 1 in 14, and the same thing for casino war, or what they call Am-Pty. If you add them all up, 14 and 11 is 25, which is jack, plus the spirit is 26. Take the original 90 plus the 26, you have 116. Okay, 26 stands for beta, the birth mother of man. 26, the ace, total of 8, meaning the heaven. 26, when it's split up, it's M and M, King God, MM, Omega, Omega. That's what it is, because you see, I didn't break down the alphabet for anybody yet, but the first part of the alphabet is alpha,